Welcome back to Regular Guys Outdoors. I'm Chris.
And I'm Eric. You know, we had such good luck with the Kent turkey shot 12 gauge that now we're going to try it 20.
So here's our 20 gauges for today. We got a Stevens 311 side-by-side that has been reamed to accept chokes up there. We got a Winchester SXP and a Mossberg 520 gauge. Alright, so when it comes to turkey patterns, there's kind of two schools of thought. One is the 10-inch circle and the other is the 3-inch circle. We have both illustrated here.
So on your 10-inch circle, you're going to want at least 100 pellets in this 10-inch circle, but you don't want gaps in it.
If you start getting big gaps where you can start covering this and not touch a pellet, still not a good pattern even if you get your 100, 120 in there.
So on your 3-inch circle, you're going to want at least 10 pellets in this 3-inch circle. It's a little more stringent, but it'll prove to be good.
So when you run into that range where you can no longer do that consistency, that becomes your max range for that shotgun choke load combo.
So here we are back with a 20 gauge. We're trying to cut it a little slack since it doesn't have the payload of a 12, of course. So we got the target pulled in to 27 yards opposed to 30 with the 12 gauge. We're going to see what we can get out of it. Here I am with a Mossberg 500 20 gauge with the red head blackout turkey choke. We got 24 pellets here on this 3 inches. Pretty impressive. Even though it's 27 yards, it's still pretty doggone good. I mean, we got holes in the patterns, but still 24 pellets there, the head size target. Pretty good.
Alright, so here we got the Stevens 311 double. In the left barrel is a True-Lock turkey choke. It's a .575, and we got 24 here in the circle, in the 3-inch circle here at 27 yards. Pretty tight overall. Pretty nice pattern.
Alright, I got the Mossberg 500 and I have the HS Strut Undertaker choke. 3-inch circle here. I hit lower right for the most part, but still got 15 pellets here in the 3-inch circle. So it's still the pattern really well. I mean, it did really well for 20 gauge, 27 yards. I got the Mossberg 500 here with the True Glow Bone Collector choke. I'm hit lower right, but I still got 10 right here in the 3-inch group. It's not a whole lot of huge gaps in this pattern. I mean, it's a pretty good pattern if you ask me. 27 yards with 20 gauge.
Alright, so this is the Stevens 311, the right barrel. It has a Carlson's extra full turkey choke. It has the same constriction at .575 as the True-Lock on the left. You can see the pattern is actually centered more here on the left, and this would be pretty darn good, but as it stands, you got 8 pellets on the 3-inch circle. Looks like the right barrel might be regulated a little bit to the left, or maybe I pulled the shot, but this is pretty dense right here. So still potential out of that barrel. It might just not be quite regulated right. So we got the Mossberg 500 with the True Glow SSX. That's the Strut Stopper Extreme. Only got 1, 2 in the circle, but that's because the pattern was low. And as you can see, it's quite a dense pattern right here. So I think it threw a good pattern. It's just that load choke and my sights might not be regulated quite for it, or maybe I just held a little too low. But I think it threw a pretty decent pattern, pretty solid pattern. It just hit a little low.
Another Mossberg 500 here with the Primos Tightwad choke. 3-inch circle here. We got 11 beads here in this circle. I'm kind of hit to the left of it, but still it's patterned really well. Great combination here. All right, we're going to take the top 2 today from the 20 gauge and see what it'll do to this reactive target. So we got the Mossberg 500 here with the Primos tight wad. As you can see, I kind of hit lower left. Here's a concentration of the hits. Got one here in the brain, but still pretty good pattern. I'm just not shooting very well today.
All right, we got the Stevens 311 here. I used the left barrel with the True-Lock choke. It's a .575 turkey choke. Not a bad pattern here. I think I centered it maybe just a little off, a little high right. Pretty good pattern, but I'm thinking that that this is 30 yards for this combo is probably its max range. You know, these 20 gauge shells, they weren't as impressive as the 12 gauge older brother, but they're also not 12 gauges, so I tell you, pretty good bang for your buck.
As long as you keep it within 30 yards with the right combination of choke and gun, you definitely bring a turkey home.
I hope you enjoyed this video.
Thanks for watching.
If you're interested in more 20 gauge loads, check out our Hornady review here, and there's a Winchester load here. Subscribe to our channel, we'd appreciate it.